So I'm going to do a presentation, then we have a question and answer. And the question and answer is free flow. It can be about the things that have been presented, but it can be about anything concerning business. So we have been running this masterclass for 11 years now. This is the 11th year running every year, in fact more than 11 years. And when we started, it was just a few group of people, 8 of us, including myself, in a small office, and we just started to say how can we make our lives better? And the thing is, we realized that there were no jobs. The jobs that there are so many people looking for jobs, and the job market is very crowded, is overcrowded, isn't it? And so we then realized that the only way you can have the life that you want is you're going to have to become an entrepreneur. But if you're going to become an entrepreneur, there are things that you need for you to succeed. And a lot of Zimbabweans have started a side hustle, have started something, but they fail because changing an electric bulb does not make you an electrician. Electricians change bulbs, yes, but you doing that does not make you one. You have to go to a school to become an electrician. True? You have to go to a school to become a chef. You have to go to school to become a doctor. You have to go to school to become a banker. You also have to go to school to become a business person. So this entrepreneurship class is really somebody I was speaking to. I don't know whether he's here. Is Dennis here? I was speaking to one guy today in a personal mentorship session, and he was saying, you know what? Just make this into a class and give people certificates. It's better than some of the things that are being done. Because some of the things that people know is not usable. You know, and I said, okay, we will see. But I think it's something that we're going to do, to have a Dr. CHIRISA University just for entrepreneurship and win in life. That's what we want to do. Okay. So my talk today is on critical money thinking. Critical money thinking. And what we are saying here is you have to use your mind. I feel sometimes that, you know, in Africa and in Zimbabwe, sometimes we are too sleepy. We are sleeping on the job. You know, and we see money. We don't see money because we are sleeping. But Chinese people will come, Nigerian people will come and see money where you are not seeing money. Arima diamond. You get what I'm saying? But somebody came and saw money. And I'm saying that right now, every time you are passing, every time you are waking up in your neighborhood, you are passing money. I stay in Mount Pleasant Heights, and in that area, there is no, city council does not collect rubbish or waste. So one guy bought a 2-ton truck. In fact, he did not buy, he started to hire a 2-ton truck. So what he did, he looked for people and said, look, I can collect your rubbish once a week for $15 or $10. I'll give you the black plastic and I'll collect. And he's got 200 people that pay him that $15 a month to collect rubbish once a week on a Wednesday. So the next time I saw him, he's got a 7-ton truck. He said, how did you do this? He said, I bought it from the money from collecting rubbish. You are good. City council high school. But no. You see, are you hearing what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? So instead of crying, find ways. You could take some you know what I'm saying? So I know somebody. In fact, there's a cousin of mine who drilled a borehole, Kurukeshen, Pampapa Maiwag. And 20 liters in $1. Engemunano pamba ega foot 20 liters. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And every day, around Amai Vanenda Kumbani $25, $30. Times 30 days, $900. Hey, there's no water in the taps. No, the lack of water in the taps is a business idea for you. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Because of critical money thinking. So I always say that every problem that you are facing is something that is supposed to make you money. You understand what I'm saying? So some years ago, I saw that people were now smoking ganja. I don't supply it. I'm not the one who's importing it. But I said, this is the problem. So what shall I do? I will do drug rehabilitation. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want people to smoke. That's why I do drug rehabilitation. You understand what I'm saying? But if they are not there, I go out of business. So how? So sometimes I ask, which kind of prayer should I pray? Kill the drug lord here, or let them, those who are using drugs, come to me. I don't know which one. But what I'm saying is that I am making money from solving a what? A problem. I did not create the problem. My job is to what? To solve it. So ask your neighbor, what problem are you solving? You understand what I'm saying? So there's a group of UZ guys who came to us. They were from the CU. Then they came to my office and they said, no, we are struggling with money. I said, start a business. Because money will not answer to prayer. Money comes through your business. If you are praying for money and you are doing nothing, money will not come. Because money, even the Bible says, give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed together, shall men bring money to you as you solve problems. So your business is the vehicle to receive the blessing of more money. So if you pray for money and you go and sit down, money is not going to come. Touch line, but it will not come. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So you have to think critically. And we are here to just say, you know what? Money is not too far from you. So I said to these young guys, go and look and look at what the university students are using their money for. They don't have a lot of money, but they are using money. So after they came, they said, look, they are using money for photocopying and printing. I said, so go and start a printing what? Business. And now, because the printing business, they are in whatever a complex, you put it in your room and say, you can print at night. Anytime you come, during this time, the printer, the what. So then I gave them the money to buy the printer and the what. I gave them $200 to buy the black and white printer. I said, go and start the first business. And now they have bought another one from that same printer. Then I said, look, you were watching money all along, giving it to somebody. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. These guys at Wilbay, sometimes they actually give guys the palm stick. Have you seen palm sticker? These guys give those guys order everything that they need. And every day they are collecting $2 from that person or $3 from that person. You go to tax shop. Tax shop ni akazara munhu akagarira matine beans. What? Hey, they are being given money by these guys. Because tax shop inozara net 2,000. And this guy, all he's doing is just selling, paying his $100 every day to Wilbay, and iye achisara nechakuti otonda mbakwa kupinda mfiti yake uta say iwo kuti zinzuru kudhara asikuwanika rega zinsawanike. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Critical money thinking. You understand what I'm saying? So find ways. And who told you that money can only be created in Harare? I've got a friend of mine who's got a supermarket in Gokwe, the Gokwe Spa. But if you see him, he drives a Defender. The wife drives a Defender. We are at the same. Their children are at the same school with my child. Where are you making your money? Gokwe. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Iwewe, who told you that you must make money only in Harare? Huh? You come to Harare to get ideas. Then go with those ideas where those ideas have not what? Arrived. But what I'm saying is that money is everywhere. Critical money thinking. Are you still here with me here? All right. So that's what I want you to do. Let's stop sleeping. Let's wake up. There is money everywhere. And you don't have to finish your degree to start making money. I started operating a business when I was a student. Part 3, doing medicine. Doing medicine. Started the business. Then my mother said, Uchafueran, I never failed. Who told you that if you are making money, you fail? No, never failed. And started to make money. So what I'm saying, there's no age, just a marry and kura. Start to make money now. Start to make money now. Am I talking to somebody? Critical money thinking. Now, these are facts. I hope you guys can see that. Can you see that? You can't see it. Now, what I'm saying here is that a lot of business people fail. In fact, 66% or 65% of businesses fail in the first 5 years. Who has ever failed in a business? Okay? There was one time I started 13 businesses and 11 of them failed. But you know what I realized? You don't need 11 businesses to be rich. You just need one. One writer say, writer. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So it will work. But what happens is that it's not what you do. A lot of people are asking people, what do you do? And they think that what they are doing is what makes them rich. You heard Cooper, he's in sports. Who knew you could make money in sports? I say, hey, busa. Busa, you know what I'm saying? Uchita sport, apana kana Maria or kumbofunga. The best money or kufunga or mabuza in money game. You have $2. That's not money. But what I realized is this. It's not what you are doing that determines the money that you are making. It's how you are doing it. It's what? How. So it is the how. So the best sweeper right now is a millionaire. I know sweeper ma. There was a friend of ours. In fact, they stay in the same neighborhood. They're the ones when they contract the sweeper kuma airports. Yes. The guy drives a Range Rover. But what does he do? Sweep. You understand what I'm saying? The best tailor is a millionaire. Right now, the biggest, the richest man in the world is a designer. Benetta, whatever, we wear Louis Vuitton. I don't go so and check. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So it's not what it's not what you do, it's how you do it. The best teachers. There's this lady, or there's this family known in Nati school. Who has seen these guys? And guess where they are? But look at that school, and they are getting people from this side of town. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Critical money thinking. It's how you do things. It's how you do things. And what I'm saying is, change the way you've been doing. You failed your last business, not because the business was a bad idea, but because you executed badly. It's how you did it. You understand what I'm saying? So the purpose of this training is to give you ideas, is to give you ways and open your mind so that you can do it better and increase your odds of winning. And I then say that the most entrepreneurs fail because, number one, they don't have the prerequisite skill sets for that business. You go into agriculture, you have never attended. Every time to anybody that comes to me, I always say, even if you don't have a degree in agriculture, go for a short course. If you want to start pigs, my pigs are And you don't even know to inofitwa chii, inobaiwa chii, because whenever you are ignorant, unovaro. You understand what I'm saying? So just go for a short course so that you get an overview view. Am I talking to somebody? Whether it's mbudzi, whether it's what. I've seen people making money from goats. Today I was speaking to a guy who was saying, you know what? I live in Masabab. So, ndakaona kuti mandite tsuro because adzite noise. Because my neighbors who go wanana Miss Jones. Who could you pakati penzo apa unedanga une 1000 asibude. Yeah, you hearing what I'm saying? Iwe ugugu rimwe zuva taicheka uswa nelon more. Takona mapurisa asvika inonzi pateni. Saka kuchi sikanzi noise. That it's a lawnmower. You get what I'm saying? Miss Jones, who go 1,000. So this guy went for tsuro, silent. And now tsuro is getting very popular. All these people we have African foods. It's a side hustle. You get what I'm saying? There is a solution for every place. You get what I'm saying? But get the requisite skill for everything that you want to do. At least go for a short course. Do we agree on that one? You must never start a business for a short course. You might not know the signs, but so that and that's the way you prosper in business. Number 2, you must have the prerequisite mindset. And by coming here, we are changing your mind to show you that money is everywhere. Every problem is potential money. So instead of singing, oh, problem disappear, problem appear. Because if problem appear, it's money. Andombo iti problem disappear. No, I want more problems. I'm not saying I want more problems. I don't want violence. So in it, I want more problems. I want more money. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Yes. So we are changing your what? Your mindset. Say every problem. Somebody is not talking. Say every problem is money. Hidden. Are you hearing? So that's money hiding there. Find a way. So what is entrepreneurship? Can I give you my definition of entrepreneurship? It is solving a problem for a profit. That's entrepreneurship. So I am always looking for problems. Where is the problem? Can I take advantage of this problem and get money from the problem? You understand what I'm saying? Yes. I make money from problems. Huh? People don't use condoms, get sick. I make money from sick. So wapinda akoto zokuti shandisa makondom oro itai faithful but nini mari ndata say ndayeta. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So that one over katorika kutezo so do you know when I talk broke out of fire in the clinic with your fire? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Because every problem is money. It's the way you are seeing it. Right now, kuna scrap metal. Unongo scrap metal. Zumanesivani zumatambo vangoto no tenga into kupai $50. There are people who are making money from plastics. People making money from a tin. I've got a young guy here who's making money from breeding dogs. Even I've got a couple that makes $2,000 from dogs. Anangana to my baba, to my chinny, to my sausage. I mean, to my one, 350, 250. To my rare breed, 500. 2,000 every month from breeding dogs. Where are you, Mandirasa? No, you are sleeping. You are sleeping. So Marie in heaven is saying, but I've given you problems. I put you in Africa where it's a land of problems. It's a land of money. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And you are crying. The problems are your money. Huh? Am I talking to somebody? So I can tell you people in this room, all these people that I'm talking are in this room, who are doing all these things. Simple things. Simple things, and making money out of it. Today I saw a lady who said, I'm outdoor, my toilets, 2 my executive. 2 my toilets. So I've so kunyaradzo anita 300 per day, so in yangu do 250. After the second day, in it 275, so yangu ndugita Look at what you can do. You can do something. Tell your neighbor you can do something. Usarare man, usarare. Harare edugurare. Man, huh? I hope you guys can feel me. Because I am tired of being the only rich one. Drindeg. Muradi no tambane gold mafia. Don't tambane me. I hear what I'm saying. I want to go and tambane me. Yeah. You know, it's good. So a few days ago, I bought my wife a brand new car, an $85,000 car, cash, pa. No sweat, no fasting, no pray, no nothing. Just saying. Son, and the Picasso, then they marry, and that, or and to get Mangwan, then I'm going to Mangwan and a laptop young, and even an iPad. Daga garam office and got second to pay account. Let's transfer. Transfer EU. Now, I'm too remote. Madam, come and get your car. Then end up bus. Hapana chino boys they say. Hapana chakawoma. Because I am seeing problems. So your prayer next time ponenda gomo. Don't pray for problems with the spirit. Say, Father, give me more problems. Let me see more problems. Because my problems are your money. All right. Am I talking to somebody? And the other reason why entrepreneurs fail is because they don't manage their relationships well. Especially if you are married, you need that relationship to work. Because it has destroyed so many marriages. You understand? So many businesses. Because sometimes if the marriage is not working, you lose kind of appetite. You know how it is. So I want to better thing go broke. And you broke you broke out. So I need my marriage to be working so that we make money together and enjoy it together. And if you are not married, can I say something? You must be careful who you get married to, because that person is not going to just affect your mental health for the rest of your life, but it's also going to affect your financial health. So you better know. And if you are a married couple, we are having a marriage seminar in Kariba, and it's not free, that one, it's paid, but it's worth it for your business and for your mental health. All right, so what are the skills that you must develop? These are the skills that you must develop. And when we give you the skills that you must develop, because we are just meeting 12 times a year, guys. There's no way we can go through this, but we are giving you an outline of the things that you must learn. You understand what I'm saying? Which means that after this, you must go. And for you, you can go to our Facebook page, YouTube page. Yeah, Dr. SM CHIRISA. Some of these things, they are there in granular, and those teachings are there. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to learn what we call selling. Number one, if you've got a good product and you're not selling it, you'll be broke. You must learn how to sell. You understand what I'm saying? You must learn how to sell. And the last time I told people, some of you are new, I can see you are new, could when people come to me and they've got a son, are he a drug addict? vanhu vachiti saka dhokta hatikuziva toita sei ndo handati ndinoziva zvokuita saka toita sei ndati ngaatosara ndatomaadhimita ndamuti iwe ndakuadhimita izvozvo so but izvozvo here ati izvozvi nesi mutorei munhu ende muendesa uko ipapo because if I leave that decision to the parents haasare. So what is selling? Selling is closing. You get the money. Amai pindea mchibhadhara mari iwewe chiendai nesi mutorei batai munhu vakomana ndapedza sale. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Huh? Are you hearing what I'm saying? You must learn how to sell. Munhu akapinda mushop mako unobva kuti ikala yakakufita be a sales executive. No. Zvamuri kuda zvazvizvi izvo. Saka you don't change munhu kuzvaasiri kuda womutengesera zviri cheaper. Unomutengesera zviri more expensive. Kuti no, level yenyu haite. Kana munofanira kuvhundutsira vanhu muchisvika papati amai. Musakwatiswe iyahite yakazara iyi wobva watengesa the next level. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You must learn how to sell. Are you hearing what I'm saying? If you don't have a church, make Wisdom City your church. If you've got a church, go to your church. As if you don't have, come to Wisdom City. Yeah. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I'm selling so. Do the Tengesa so. Tengesa church. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Which other skill must you? So go and learn something. Read a book about selling. Watch 5 videos about selling techniques. Before you know it, you're going to find your own scheme and find. Don't say, no, Dr. CHIRISA vachazoteacher how to sell. Yes, takaita how to sell. But maybe pachazoita futi inenge iri 2023. Unongo 2026. Are you going to wait? We are showing you the syllabus. Go and read. Instead of watching Liverpool. Usaore moyo Arsenal. Mariariko, I hear him saying, you're spending all your time watching Arsenal. I hear him saying, instead of selling, of learning how to sell. Huh? Am I talking to somebody? The next one, which is very key, is marketing. How do you market? You get what I'm saying? Social media marketing. How do people know that you are doing what you do? So I told this guy, Ane tsuru ku beki ya tukwake. Takati uru tengeserani. And then that, you know what I want you to do? Go and take a photo of tsuro dzako where's up a status of what my new hobby. Some of the hobby dzakawanda so but no ndinogona kuti ase kungodzitengesa asi wakutotengesa vanhu vakutoziva kuti une tsuro manje iwewe uri kushandisa status yako kuti zvimwe zvivanhu. All you have done, you have showed us your foolishness. Don't expose your foolishness on your status. Sell your what? Your products. So if you go on my status, you look at every day, you're going to find the church, you're going to find my businesses, you're going to find our programs only. But I cannot use that opportunity to get to one person. Ndoshandisa space inokwanisa to create ramari. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Kana kubowa munhu chungoita mari kupfura iye. And you do that by what? By marketing. So learn how to market. Go and learn. And all these things are there on Dr. SM CHIRISA, Facebook and YouTube. They are there. Pachahudi. Unongo chungona ma jokes. Oh, amairwizi. Amairwizi muriberabo. Muna arukusega. Urukusega chi. Ugona Buddhist. Is that you learn marketing? Huh? Who knows what I'm talking about? Hello? Hello? Your life is not a joke. It's serious. You must learn. That man's in the past 4 years, Cooper has read how many books? 400 books. In now, I've lost count. I'm no longer counting, but I've read over 3,000 books outside medicine books. I only did my MBA 2 years ago. But I knew more than what MBA students did by just reading. You understand what I'm saying? What have you read this year? How many books have you read? Have you read a marketing book? Which market leader or influencer are you following? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Leadership. To lead a business, you must be able to lead. You must be able to build teams. How do you build teams? How do you select workers? How do you know this is the right person? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Yeah. How do you select the right person? There's this guy who actually said, I don't select the best people. I select the most sociable people. Because the most sociable people in a team will probably make the team work better than a gifted a person with a nasty character. So I don't choose people based on their degrees, because there are some people with more degrees than a thermometer but cannot perform. I want people who can perform. I want evidence. Show me what you have done. You understand what I'm saying? Hello? The other one, you must be able to solve problems. And Dr. SM CHIRISA, there is a scheme on problem solving. I'm not going to go over it today. I'm showing you things that you need, because every time you are running a business, you're going to face a problem. And you must know how to solve the problem. You get what I'm saying? So normally what I do, so let me tell you one scheme that I do. When I've got a problem, I call the people in the team. I say, guys, come. When they come, I say, "Tine problem, what's your thought? What's your thought? What's your thought? What's your thought?" You allow your team to speak. Because if you speak the solution, you have just quietened their creativity. Even if they've got a better one, they don't want to be antagonistic to you. So they'll let you with your stupid question, with your stupid solution. So if you are a wise leader, you understand what I'm saying? In fact, in your team building, you get wise people around you. You are not threatened by people that are wiser. In fact, a good leader gets people that are more knowledgeable than him, so that he can get the best solutions. So I'll say, "Hey, Eric, do it us here. Today. So, in need my solution is here. Those don't go, all right, guys. Eric, but what are we going to do? Don't kapatka Eric, kapatka uyu. Don't let them get are you getting what I'm saying? You must be a leader. You must be a leader. Tell that, guys, let's go and implement. But you have allowed, and when I was not a solution. That's what I do as a GM. I lead certain things that I do not know anything about. Like for recent, we bought a machine on the gene sequencing, which is able to detect your diseases before you get the disease. I don't even know how it works. What shall we do to become a market leader and do something which is not gene sequencing? 250,000, that let's go for it. Who gave the solution? The team. Who is going to operate it? The team. But who made the decision? The leader. The team lead one Dr. CHIRISA yakatenga gene sequencing. Report we now have the gene sequencing machine, and we are now able to sequence and to look at the chakuti chi. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You must learn how to lead. Leading does not mean that you know everything, but you lead through the knowledge of your teams. All right. Anyway, I want to give time for questions today. So this is how you think if you are going to go into business. Decide the industry and the line of business you want to go into. Now, you can be an originator, but most people are not an originator. For once, I am not an originator of ideas. I copy and paste zvinhu say zviri kusenza. Now there are some few people, vana Elon Musk, vana Mr. Facebook, who can originate things, but they are very rare. Most people, you will do very well by copying. You get what I'm saying? Now, I know sometimes I want to be a billionaire. It's not about a billionaire. Don't go down marry a good tune, one go famba, and I don't go billion. Cannot a billion itako. Are you hearing what I'm saying? But for now, chimbeta zo kuti unombo badara rent, umbo tengero umbo tanyoy, ne hembe nyowan, umbo siya mabera. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Am I talking to the right people here? Yes. So, what I want is, do you know why you cannot think of a billion idea? Because you are still struggling with the basics. If your mind is bogged about transport, food, rent, in 3 days, 1 billion idea. Inopinda say musore momo ichiro zvifight zvivhiriri nerent ne school fees ye $50 kuti mwana achenda kuchikora uri kuplana ma payment plan every week uchidai so wakambosolva izvozvo you free your mind to think. So I always say to person, chimbotangira pa 1,000, 1,500. What can you do that can give you 1,500 every month? Could umbo cover machi? My basics. Rent chichi was not covered. From there you will find it's easier to grow. So some of us now it's easier to grow because I chafunga my basics because they are covered. My mind is free to think other things. So the philosophy is you must free your mind. By first doing change, no cover machi, my basics. It's not thinking small, but it's thinking smart because you cannot think bigger. Kanokatsimbirirwa ne rent. Damari yangu, iwe ungafunge pakati pa usiku. Tonzi mutodya ne sausage. Mari yangu mzani mabadara. Hapana idea inobuda. Who knows what I'm talking about? Yes. Let's solve. Ka minimum. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So, gatangene 1.5. After that, okay, fine. How can I grow this business to 3,000? How can I grow it to 5,000? Can I want 10? Why end? Because it's easier now to. This is 10 per month. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And in for my entrepreneurs, denote that should be our aim to earn 10,000 a month. Earn 10,000 a month. In my aim is to earn 83,333 because I want to do no saramu ngemangu. Do I doubt isara? I started kusara. But in my business we make that. But do I no saramu? Yando sensa kumba kwangu. Yes, it's a 5-figure. And do kufundisira. I hear him saying. But I started ashika pandu dance sotinya sotichi. Gejke. Am I talking to people here? So, most of you have to go and copy some people who are doing things well. I did go and copy and see and chaguti, because most of us are not originators. You understand what I'm saying? There'll be 1 or 2 or 1% no originators or 0.1. But otherwise, the rest of us, we just copy. It's better, I always say it's better to copy and succeed than try to be original and fail. You understand what I'm saying? Because wakutenga mari wewe muna okay aimboti ndiye kukopa ere ayo aimbovunza inongoti tipe mari. I hear him saying. And when you were in school taiti wakakopera wairowa pandezo kuchikoro. This is now life. Copy what's working. Are you hearing what I'm saying? In life we copy. I copy. So when I go to Bishop Students Church, do na music ripo, dingen to copy and to raka clip, do tumira music go good. Do song yanda good. Not good. Ugo. Chimbo je mjumbo. I hear him say, Tombo imba the blessings of Abraham. I hear him say, Daga copera, do copy. No man. So I didn't mirror until an original idea ya ambiani ando aribab neja uja ando aribab ndombo kopa for now kushika saita Oh, are you hearing what I'm saying? You must master the game. How do you master the game? Each business, you must know it inside and out. Nobody must know your business more than you. If you are in a room like this, there must be nobody who is more knowledgeable about what you do. If somebody knows more than what you do, anokufara. You get what I'm saying? Money flows to the one who has got more knowledge. So in anyone I try to do anything, Chandiri, I ensure that I know know the procedures, the ins and the outs, the standard operating procedures, the loopholes, the gaps, know how to quicken the process, know how to hide it. You know how gold goes through the airport. Know the loopholes, know them, man. You must know them. You know what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? Can I would figure my t-shirt 8, or figure my t-shirt 8 over them foot, which the luggage, you get say, yeah, sorry, sir. You must know the loopholes. Take advantage of the loopholes. Yeah. Suppose, man. Now, man. Am I talking? All right. The other thing is good. A lot of us, we would like to be rich, but we don't want the grind. When I say the grind is good, you must show up in your business every day. Not just go there. Appear. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Yes. Apana call ya uya. Sana nasi ndingo lazy but deno kafeka chishoti. Usta ugeza foot. Mazina ona kubraza day na 4 ungoripo shit. As you good in a business. Don't do that with your business. Treat your business as work. Every day you wake up, you go kubasa. Whether kuna sell or kuna sell, you are there. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Yes. You must create that work ethic. Because one of these days you'll be at home and somebody comes and you miss a sale. So if it's time to go to Kubasa, I treat my own work as if I am employed. Are you hearing what I'm saying? In that my employer is Dr. SM CHIRISA Private Limited. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Yes. So you must work. When you are tired, go to work. When you are sad, go to work. When you are broke, go to work. When you are sick, go to work. Uneka flu kadzo angoti daka 1 overalready endine flu nas iwe. Inini pandakazobatwa COVID. Ndanaenda kubasa for 1 week ndichigwagwadza. Grinder. You only stop me coming from to work. That top oxygen or on that top what don't time I see you. Otherwise, are you hearing what I'm saying? What is your work ethics? And most people, they treat their work as if they are working for somebody. Treat it like yours and be there. Whatever is required of you, do it on that day, period. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. And don't procrastinate and say, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Do it that day. Even if you have to do it at 9 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, who told you the day ends at 5? Where is it written? The end of the day is 5 o'clock. Are you a civil servant? All right, are you an evil servant? Are you what I'm saying? All right, are you a broke servant? Whatever, but the day, who told you? Are you what I'm saying? Who told you work stops at in Perana for? Basara to pera. Sangwe zafo. Basara pera. That's a language. If you speak like that, no zoti munaga brogo. And peza basana for. Peza basana for. Yesterday, our last meeting, yaga pera na 23:30. Ora chende guys, chende inda newo be chende kutodzinga. Tichitoro wa meeting, tichitoro wa basa. Meeting yakatanga na 7:30. Basa ndatanga na 1. Ndakapedza basa na 6 ndakaenda kumba ndakatanga imwe meeting. There you are. Basa rangu rapira na 4. Havara shop. Yeah. You might close the shop but don't close your mind. Am I talking to somebody? You must grind. You must grind. I'm going to talk to you about two things. Then we go for question and answer. Announce my income models. So there's what is called the big income model. Big businesses. And some of our businesses are going to eventually become big. You get what I'm saying? Eventually they become big. What is a big business? It's a business that employs 500 people and above. Zimra not 200, I think. Could wende ku big business center. Can walk badura machagut. You understand what I'm saying? But so these are your deltas, your in-scores, your what. And I was reading, like, for example, Qualcomm is investing 56 million into their factory. And the 56 million muno mdian, hapana. Aduguzona. Saka iwo ngochiti tida kuta Qualcomm. No, chimbo mira kuti ikokoko. Atika ndizo zvinozokushasa masimba pasi. Apeza kama kasonga nombotenda kuti zvimwe zvinhu zvinopeta semba. Pana ndakaziya kasonga. Ndio unopera simba uda kukombita nemwe ane 56 million. Chimbeta zve level chi yako. So kune ma big businesses. Now there are some people who are cut out for those big businesses. Yeah. But in the model that I use even for myself on the multiple streams of income, which means I establish small businesses. 2-3-1. Are you know what I'm saying? But after this, it's a as into Torre Maria Kawanda ku establish. Maybe that kind of business canon 2,000-3,000 to set it up. Could Katange Urana, Kotanga Ubudita 750 every month. Are you getting what I'm saying? But I do it in such a way I might not be necessary in needing to send them home. But every month, 750. 750 is salary on moon. So ka business can 2 or 3. Come on. Are you get what I'm saying? Ndakata 10 dane 7,500. Ndafana na namne ma executives. Argo bola mararo. Ndakafura 10,000. Ndato mu GM or CEO level. Yema proper companies. But you don't need a what? A big business. You don't need a Unilever. You don't need a Delta or Qualcomm. No. You don't need a Lobros. Unamudaka small business. You get what I'm saying? You know those guys here, if I know guys are matai, I'm going to do you know those guys are no better 2.5 every month? 2,500 every month. Guys are matai. Chimeshini cheche achitombo dura. Wanangu achinacho vangu tanga ne machine was bezera wasite ne machine mambo zone. Chimeshini chenye chinguri pachinzi chakafa asi vachisani cheche vachijamba chimeshini ndeche kwa tractor vanhu kuti ngofunga kuti pane machine o machine unosenza yo 2 months machine hauna basa but wakavhura tuma business tukaita 3 wakutosara ne 5,000 chinzwe matai. You get what I'm saying? So that's the mentality that I want you to think. You get what I'm saying? Let's do something practical. Now, I run a big business. Last year, business ran at 28 million. This year, we are projecting to do $45 million US. So if you want to learn how to run a big business, tinomanya topinda tesemo. Are you going to say? But if I tell you how to grow a business from 15 million to 45 million, what it will help you? 1,000. Urugutungwa ayere mze. Urugubuda mtutu pa 300. I'll be irrelevant. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So I am here let's do to my small businesses. Let's make them profitable. Kotanga kui. Are you hearing? Am I talking? Am I being practical here? Am I being practical? I did. Once time 2, 3, it's go to the chagutu. Then over here, pastor or a doc. I think now ndakuita 7,000, 10,000. I want bigger deals. Let's start talking. Then we'll tell you how to grow and scale your business. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But unotangira, that's how I started. So how I started good ndakatanga netuma farmers. Pachkwana. Ku el, kuchi, small little. Pastor Diva chitengesa masenda kuru. Tandina ka warehouse. Kedu kema nonzi techura masenda kuru kwa efforts tichita masenda kuru hapa. So small little things. As long the thing is what? Profitable. The reason why most of you have not started, because you've got this wonderful. Wakenda ku ZITF or ku showground. Wakona Econet ines ma LED. Ni ma chakuto vat. Sakanda kutanga oro mwenye vat duda office. Vat company ngine office ini chair kunda daiso. Office inonzi chair. Do you know what kuma company nangu nini? And nagana office. I don't have an office. Ndo idi. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have an office. One, they specialize. We are one office and we get a TV, baba, the fridge. Ruku pamari fridge roll. You know, you get what I'm saying? What brings the money? Do the things known as cash. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So I want you to change your thinking. That's why today I'm talking about critical money thinking. Change your thinking. Have these things. So as Nev, I've got to my small businesses to non-dipamari over 16 businesses. And some of them, to Motoshu, are just small. To not dipamari suinu chai. Saka, pay now, then which one should I concentrate on? Which one should I grow? Should I increase? You know, you get what I'm saying? But they are doing almost the same things. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what you must be thinking. That's how you must be thinking. You grow somewhere. You can't just start with a big business. It will break your back. I'll start wanting the wisdom and the knowledge to do that. You understand what I'm saying? So you grow with it. You grow. I have grown with it. 21 years digital business, or 25 years now digital business. I've grown from a small business, from being employed part-time, digital, my first 10,000, my first 50,000, my first 100,000, my first million. And are you getting what I'm saying? Until then, a multi-million-dollar business knows millions of dollars every year. But too much more contributing to that millions. You understand what I'm saying? Simple. Saka kana wakutenga maoke haimbonze ndiye ku delta here or ndiye ku twiki. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Imari. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So please, let's wake up. Let's do something. And I think let's go for our question and answer. So, question and answer, we've got about... Oh, Tafurira. Oh, we're supposed to finish at 7:30. Nanda Jera 8. What do you want us to do? Do you want question and answer or we go? Question and answer. Okay, so we'll just do up to 8. Yatagara. Because in my mind, I was working with 8. But the CEO told me, good, we are finishing at 7:30. So my apologies. Those who have to leave, you can leave. But those, we will just take some few questions. We've got a roving mic. Please wave it. Okay. So if you want a question, let's start with the lady at the top. She was the first one. All right. You tell us your name, the business that you do, and you tell us who you're directing it to. Let's take 3 questions, then we answer it.
Without, let's say I start something with Guerrero today, 2 days down the line, I'm gone, I'm wrong. How best do we manage it so that we can sustain our business?
Okay, that's a good question. Next question, please. So how to manage multiple business. Any other question? There was a question behind you. There was a hand. Okay. Any other question? Come, rush, please. Rush. There's a hand over there. Okay, give this one. We'll come there.
I have one. Name is Kim Manga. I sell gaming accessories. My question is, what you actually about what position of income?
Can we change that mic? I think it's something is wrong, guys. Just, okay.
For the multiple streams of income, do you have to be passionate about the little business, or you just have to do things that bring you money? That's my question.
Okay, that's a good question. Give the gentleman on that side.
Thank you very much. My name is Willard Nogu.
Can you give us volume on that mic, please?
Thank you very much. My name is Willard Nogu, and my question is directed to our guys at Obe Solutions. They were saying that they offer funding in terms of debt and equity, right? And then they said that they decided which they would choose. So do they choose equity or debt based on the type of business or the type of idea that you're bringing in, or based on the potential of the idea that you have? And then in terms of the ideas that I'm bringing in, should I only bring the idea itself without proper research on its sellability or its sustainability? Or I just have to bring an idea that I think it's a good idea, and then you guys, you do the market research, and then also you do the whole feasibility study. Thank you.
All right. So let me answer the two questions for me, then we'll leave Wilbey. Take the mic to Wilbey. Who's going to answer? Okay. So, how do you manage multiple businesses? So, before you increase the number of businesses that you are running, make sure that the first one is firing. You understand what I'm saying? Because and all of them, you collapse and all that, it will not work. You understand what I'm saying? So what I do is I start what I call a prototype. I make sure that this business, I run it, I equip it, Yanema SOPs, Yanema standards, ndakuzi exactly what to do. So when I take it, so for example, I've got 4 24-hour medical centers. Okay? So the one I perfected everything per one. It's a copy and paste. So when we are going there, we are not thinking. We are just then configuring it to the space yatanayo. But in terms of operations, in terms of prices, everything is exactly the same from the prototype that we have done. So before you run to have multiple, make sure that the first one is what? Is firing. Make sure that you have put everything to me and say, good, now this model, I can now leave this and do the other, and this one will continue to fire. But not with make sure that this one is working. So you don't start multiple, even those things, before the first one is established and is doing well. Once it's doing well, and what is the time to do well? At least 6 months of performance, then you can say, you know what, I think I can grow. But before one is 6 months of steady, and also testing good, if in the Panendru Ukuk, have I put systems for this to run? So for example, one of my 24-hour nons White House, I've not been there since October. Since October last year. And it's running because there are systems. And also now undercharge a small business. You get what I'm saying? I've got chartered accountants, I've got HR people there, I've got degree people who are managing all those people. So if once I employ those people, I don't have to be running around. But they come at a cost. But when you are still starting, you are a chartered accountant, you are the sales, you are the guard, you are the chairman, you are everything. So you tangawati papaite say paite. Okay. And then the question Yago was should we be passionate? You know what? People always talk about passion. It's because you are listening to billionaires of America. People get on, but you must do something that you're passionate about. You're in Africa. You get what I'm saying? You can't do things you're passionate about. I am passionate about fishing. But Ndiani, who will pay me 1 million for fishing? You get what I'm saying? Or for watching. or for doing things. So you must, for now, until one marry, follow the money. Then one marry, you do your passion and your hobbies. Okay? Am I talking to somebody? Yes. So right now, if you've got no money, what is the thing? So the question I always ask when I want, what is the thing that I can do right now that will give me the closest or the quickest way to 1,000? And that thing cannot be, a month might not be my passion. I'll do that, then marry, then I'll start to do my passion later. Okay? So don't tell me passion when you're walking and you have got no imba and you are saying you are doing passion. That, do not forget your passion, follow the money, you do your passions when you are rich. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, we'll give you time to answer that question.
Thanks again with your question.
If you can come, because we are recording, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry about that, sir.
Thanks. In terms of checking whether you go for debt or equity, those are two different. It's just about your idea. Like, for example, we are saying if you want debt, you are saying you can go along on your own. So what you just need is just a financier who can give you money and you manage your business and you pay it back. If it is an equity one, you're saying I can't go on my own. I need maybe other skills. We are not talking about angel investor. We are not talking about venture capitalist. It depends on how are we going to get into equity. Are we joining in and also manage the idea? Or we are joining in, put in equity, and you manage the idea? So the idea that you're going to bring and your capacity would define how we go. And for us to say we can go into an equity, is supposed to convince us that there is money there. There is a problem we are trying to address, which is profitable. The solution is profitable. Then when it comes to, the next question was the issue of ideas. No, we don't just want the statements of saying, I'm thinking this one. No, we really want people who have full of what they want to do, what they see, research of what you want to do. It's like you're going to convince someone to say there is business there, so it needs this money. So you can't just say, no, guys, if we create Pampers, we'll make money. we really want detailed thing of saying, why are you saying so? What is the problem that we're trying to address? To who? Who are the clients? You get what I'm saying? How much is it going to make? Where are we going to sell it? Something like that. So we really need you to study about that one, research more, and then come up with something that is sellable. Something that you can sit down on the table and then say yes. Like I said, 17, we managed to finance, but we received over 150. It's just about saying, cleaning, say, this one doesn't go, this one go, this one go. So bring your idea that you can buy. Bring your idea that you can also tell yourself to say, no, this person is passionate of it. And the other thing also is to say skill, like what Dr. Jitsu was saying, to say you need to be the person who understands what you're doing. So you don't just say, I'm bringing the idea, but you don't know what is it like. So if we can tell that you don't know what you want to do, you want us to study it and then do it. No, that one can't sell. Thank you.
So, because of our time, I think we will close on maybe I'll take one question, but probably what I want to say is that when you're going for debt, remember that there is a certain debt where you need to have security. The question is, do you have the security to secure your debt? So sometimes that's why the equity model then works, okay? Especially when you are starting, you are better off getting 50% of the profit because you cannot finance that because you don't have the money to the security. You want something for 20,000. Do you have something worth 20,000? In fact, they don't take something worth 20,000. They take something worth 60,000 because they give you 40% of your, because when they are selling it, if you can't pay, they use what is called the forced market value. So if your fit is 5,000, forced market value, it's 2,000 or 2,700. So that's what you get. So so you understand? So it's giving you options. So you evaluate and see where your bread is buttered, okay? But the most important thing that we want to say is, do not die with your idea, because an idea without money is nothing. Some people have died with their idea. But I would rather make something from an idea than to make zero from an idea. Okay. Last question. Last question. It has to be very important questions. All right. Let's take this gentleman and the gentleman in the cap. Let's start with him. Then we close. Thank you so much for listening. I thought you guys were going to be moving up and down and leaving, but I'm impressed. All right.
Thank you so much, Doc. My name is Felix Masuka, and I'm representing Liquor Board Investments.
Yes.
I think the challenges that we entrepreneurs are facing, I think my question is directed to Wilby. It's access to funding, access to markets. I just wanted to know, do they also provide some form of mentorship in terms of access to markets, access to funding? And also the other question is, in terms of collateral, I think you've touched a lot on that. Are all those loans that we can access from Wilby require some form of collateral, or they are just loans where they just monitor our business, how it's being run, and then life goes on? Thank you. Okay.
So Wilby, you want me to answer it? No, you have to answer it yourself. Let's give the second question. All right, so that will be the last question. But I hope this is helpful.
My name is Ian Tatenda Mtolwari, and my question is, I'm a mining surveyor. My question is directed to Wilby. My question is that if you give out a financial capital, and then it happens that there is some economic conditions just shift from nowhere, and then that money is no longer enough to fund the business. For example, I can give you like for last year, everyone was venturing into lithium mining, and then late last year, the president said, we don't have. He said not everyone will be able to export lithium. You have to what? You have to process it, which means I want another extra cash to do what? To do processing. Saga, the initial money that you have given me is now maybe I can say it's now useless. I need more money. Do you give me more money in that circumstance? Thank you.
All right, come. Sit.
The useless part. It's much interesting. I gave you money, today is now useless. No, that's fine. So what we do is it depends on the viability of the project or maybe business. It's not a one-time goal. It's not a life. It's not a once-off help that we are looking at. We are looking at funding you from the beginning up to the end. So in some instances, some business they get money to start up, and then maybe in the middle they get some top-ups. It depends on the need. For example, what you're saying, there were changes in the policy, and then it requires people to have more capital to maybe do the processing and then sell it. So it's actually a business that you can understand, maybe a process that you can understand, and then redo another loan, or maybe a top-up. We call it a top-up. We say the one that we get, it is still useful, but we are giving you another one, topping up on the thing. Then bear in mind that it's all about capacity. Are you still able to service it? This is not a free loan. It's just being given to you to pay it back if it is a loan. If it is an equity, we are also partnering with you to make profit. So if the business is not making profit, it's not a business. You get what I'm saying? So then the first one was to do with giving out just without security, or what? Someone asked the question. Yeah. All right, thank you for that one. Starting with the markets, we do value chains as well, where we look at someone who's producing and look at someone who's buying the product as well. So we also link the two. We also have some applications that we are developing right now to link all the customers with the market to say where you're producing, whatever you're producing, there is someone who can take it up. For example, recently we established something like helping the farmers in Nyanga there. They're doing potatoes, but those potatoes we're taking them to Wange for sale. So it's just like linking, depending on the business. And then when it comes to loan, yes, we really need that peace of mind of saying, if I give you money, it's going to come back. And what are you putting in is yourself to say, sure, I can then give a guarantee to say, bring it back. But bear in mind that also that our motto is a cash flow lend. We do not want to end up having a list of assets listed there, because our business is not to acquire assets. Our business is to lend money, take it from this person and give it to another person. Take it from this person and give it to another person. So even if you come in with a huge property from Glenlon, Boroto, and then your business doesn't bring cash, we then pass to say, please pass, you're not us, we can't partner with you. So we really want to see the cash flow out of it. Where is the money going to come from first? And then we then say after that, oh, there is money. What of other unforeseen circumstances? What safety do we have? Do you have anything to guarantee? There are other people who are coming in with full security, others with just idea cash flows, but no full security, but they're getting money.
All right. Thank you so much. Come and put your hands together for the Wilbay team. So those are their offices. They are right behind us here, 7th floor, Angwa Street. Please visit them. They're a good team, and I have used them, and they've really helped me with progressing. Because all you need is just a good idea. Show your cash is that it's profitable, and you'll probably be on your way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Like I said, if you don't have a church, we meet here. We are Wisdom City. We are actually in our church auditorium, and we have 2 services every Sunday. First one starts at 8:30 to 10:30. The second one starts at 10:45 to 12:45 every Sunday. Please join us if you don't have a church that you call home. And please continue watching out for we have these every month. We were supposed to have the CEO or the MD of Igulina, but he went on holiday. I didn't. So he went on holiday. So we should have him next month. He definitely said next month he will be around, and we will have Alex as our guest. So please continue watching, and feel free, go and make some money. The bottom is overcrowded. See you at the top. God bless you.